Hi, this has been going for a bit. I wanted to come and show you. They're in English. The books that I have with the different stories. This is a book full of short stories, and I obviously read from that one when I was practicing reading. So I didn't bring that one out because you guys are aware of that one. Pardon me. But I just thought I'd come out and show you. So before I forgot, because I mentioned them. I have another one that it wasn't initially what I thought it was going to be. It just talks about like there's no short stories in it. It talks about like, I mean, I guess it includes it talks about like why it's about the gods, heroes, and legends, like the myths. So it talks about why. And like the different types. So Samguk collection of legends, myths, and historical accounts compiled by the Buddhist monk. I don't like doing this because I don't like reading. I don't know how to. I learned how to read Hangul. I didn't learn how to read romanization. So in my mind, I now have to learn. Wait, what do they mean by that? I have to see it. So it'd be Irion or Ron, Iron. Anyway, so it just talks about like all the different types, like the great mythic kings. They've got art in here. Like the superstitions and anyway. I saw a rabbit in here earlier. And it even goes into modern. It includes now. Like but as this is here it is. Rabbits. Can you see? Rabbits are admired for their cleverness despite their small size. They are associated heavily with the moon. Goguryeo? Am I saying that right? Because again, it's Romanized, so I have to see it. I have to see the Hangul to make sure that rabbits lived on the moon and were spirits of the moon itself. This is something I learned that I didn't know before. That rabbits are depicted typically under a laurel or cinnamon tree. And there's a lullaby, Bantad. Anyway, about a rabbit sailing across the Milky Way in a half-moon boat with a cinnamon tree. I want to look up this lullaby. I didn't know about it. Instead of a mast. Oh, okay. Hold on. So let me see. So is it about a rabbit sailing across the Milky Way in a half-moon boat with a cinnamon tree instead of a mast? Although the rabbit is so strongly associated with the moon, as one of the animals in the Eastern Zodiac, it represents the East, where the sun rises, and represents dawn, beginnings, and the start of the agricultural year. Anyway. But this has a lot of other stuff in it as well, so I don't want to go too much into it, because I'm like, that's kind of heavy, and I'm not trying to go there. But it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And then there's this one. And they separate it into like tradition, women and men, peace and war, into the new world. But they have the Hangul one, which I remember that one. I remember that story. Pig on Grass. I don't think I've ever read that one. When the Buckwheat Blooms. Spice Bush Blossoms. Needlework. What's that one? 172. Translated by Nyung Bae and Bruce Fulton. He wanted the largest spider in the world. He'd brought a picture of it, a creature that looked more like a giant red crab. It was a Goliath spider, and it preyed on birds. Look at the symmetry, it's perfect, the man said, staring at the image. Doesn't look like a, decalcomania, whatever it's called. I want it just like this, right down to the fuzzy hair. What the man wants isn't the spider's hair or the symmetrical spread of its legs. He wants the hard outer shell characteristics of the species. Chelicerata? It's that exoskeleton that makes spiders, despite their small size, feared by other organisms, and it's that shell that most people want, and that's where I come in. They want it because human skin scars easily. It's more like the skin of a fruit than the shell of a spider. But because of the frailty of skin, it's actually easier than you'd think to tattoo something like a spider's shell on it. While I lay a towel over the bed, the man removes his shirt and positions the spider this way and that, trying to decide where he wants it. Nowhere on his back or front do I see enough room for a foot-long spider to spin a web. On his front is a butterfly with elaborate fluttering wings, its abdomen aligned with his belly button, and starting from his wrist is a bamboo stalk that forms the contour of his arm all the way to the shoulder. I light the alcohol lamp and burn incense. Smoke spreads about the room like a ghost, leaving a scent of pine resin in the air. I need that fragrance. Without it, I feel like I would go into spasms, needle in hand. I'll have to light a couple more sticks before I finish this job. I take out a number 5 from my needle pack and heat it over the lamp. The needle slowly blackens before turning red hot. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. I love him. Wouldn't that be so scary to see? Oh, okay. Anyways, I'll have to finish reading this one. I've never heard of this one. It goes on for a long while. It's a long story. The needlework one. I'm gonna have to read it. I'm gonna come back to it. Anyway, and then I won't take up too much of your time. This is the one. I think I've shown this before. I'm pretty sure I've shown this before. Oh wait, I had you guys tilted before. There we go. That way you can see me. So this one has, this is all in English as well. Retold by Kim Sohn and illustrated by Kyung Sim. Okay. Anyways, it's Romanized. I have to. The Story Bag, which these have all been read. The Story Bag, The Pheasant, The Dove, and the Magpie. The Bridegroom Shopping, The Bad Tiger, The Great Flood, The Pumpkin Seeds, The Tiger and the Rabbit, The Green Leaf, The Three Little Girls. That one's always so sad. The Snake and the Toad, The Grateful Tiger, The Three Princesses, The Disowned Student, and that's it. But like all the different art in this. It's gotten, this is old. But it has actually, we don't see, the sleeve isn't needed. But anyway, I'll have to do this some other time. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow morning. Maybe I will read the needlework one. The Weaver, was that called? What was it called? Needlework? Where did I find that one? Needlework. That is what it's called. I'll have to read that. Anyway, I only showed him because you can't see his face. You can see his eyes, but you can't see his face. His eyes change color also. Anyway, I love you. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be for you. Thank you so much for coming out to say hi and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. May God bless you and keep you. I love you. Bye, 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 bye.